Hello and welcome back to another episode of World Tour on Football Manager 2021. Now we've had a bit of a longer break than I was expecting as we've headed into this new year. So happy new year to you all, but we're back today with the final games of the season. We still are top of the table. We still can win the league in this episode. We could even win the league in our first game of this episode, so fingers crossed. But before we look at the league table and all that jazz, let's just take a look at the results that we've had since the last episode where we played against Northeastern FC and Arrows. So we faced Punjab FC. It was a nice 1-0 win. Lennon Mitran with the goal for us in that one. Then we played against Dempo, another 1-0. Sriram Bhupathi scoring a penalty very early on in that one. We played Kashmir and beat them 3-1. Amarjit Singh with 2 goals and Ayush Shikara with the other one. And we conceded a late consolation goal from Kashmir in the 91st minute, but it wasn't anything to worry about in the end. We then played 2 friendlies, one against ARA, which we drew 1-1, and a friendly against Basco, which we won 4-2. And then the game we've just played was against Tidham Road. We beat them 3-0. Singh Pandre and Bhupathi getting the goals, as well as a Natrajit Singh own goal in that one. So that leaves the league table looking like this, heading into the penultimate game of the season. We are top of the table. We have 2 games left. We're 5 points clear of second place, Northeastern FC. A win today will obviously take us 8 points clear, but they have 3 games in hand, so still can technically catch us. So what we're really hoping for, just doing some quick maths, it shouldn't take that long, to be honest, Andrew. What are you doing? Northeastern FC, if they lose today and we win, then we are crowned as champions. In fact, I think if they lose today and we draw, we're pretty much champions, because there ain't no way they're catching that goal difference. And as I said that, I realised that it doesn't work on goal difference in this league. First off, it works on the results. But we beat them 5-0 in the first game, so that should cancel out the 1-0 defeat that we suffered to them last episode. So we should be good. As long as Northeastern lose, we're good, I think. So it's taken me a bit longer than usual to work out my starting 11 for this match, since this is the first time that I've come on the game this year. To be honest, I've not played on it since I recorded the last episode. So, well, that's a lie, because obviously I played the games in between. I've not played on it since I played the games in between last episode and this episode. So I just had to remind myself very quickly of my players, which doesn't sound too great, but I remember most of them now. So we have Thapa in goal. Balakrishnan is at right back. Roshan Singh and Ahmed Sahib are centre backs today. Mario Dasan needs a rest. He's lacking a bit in conditioning. Mohammed Hamid comes in at left back for Varghese, who's still recovering from a bit of a knock. Bhupathi is box-to-box midfielder. Lennon Mithran is in for Amarjit Singh, who also needed a rest as the advanced playmaker. And then Kingsley Fernandez replaces Musa Kone, who is out injured for a little while in the ball-winning midfielder role. At right wing, we have Suhail Pasha, our starting right winger, and Sabah, our starting left winger. And then Ranjit Singh Pandre is up top. Despite the little fitness test icon here, I think he's going to be okay for playing the majority of the game. So let's hope we can, as I look down, and I'm just going to cut that sentence off right there, because I need to add some under 22 players to my squad, because I don't seem to have any, really. Okay, that can be... No, I've got Shikara, but he's obviously not in the starting 11. So what we'll do is move Shikara to the starting 11. So there's our one player in the starting 11. That means we just need to add another under 22 player to our bench. And I think we'll put Ashley Colley on. We'll move Das off the bench and put Colley there. So we reach our quota, so to speak, of under 22 players. So as I was saying, let's hope we can pick up a victory and hopefully pick up the league title, our first league title in this save, which would unfortunately mean that we have to leave Chennai City. We sort of built up a bit of a rapport with the club in-game and on social media. But it's the way the series has got to go. But first, we have to do our job. We have to win the league. So let's see if we can do that today at home against Mohammedan. So it's team talk time, and we are going to outstretch our arms and we're going to say the media have been praising you lately, but don't let that put pressure on your performance. And that seems to have motivated Shikara. I think Roshan Singh was already motivated beforehand. So first chance of the game is going to go to Mohammedan. Ball into the box, headed away. And is our striker going to get there? No, he's not. Fatau picks it up instead. And I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. But long ball forward by Liton, and that's headed safely back to the goalkeeper by Roshan Singh. So Thapa with the ball in his arms, plays it out short to the centre-back Singh, forward to Bhupathi. Now Balakrishnan, the right-back. Nice build to play, long ball forward. There was never really going to get to anyone that one, and the ball is back with Mohammedan, all the way back with their goalkeeper now. Long ball forward, flicked on by Adja, who's a danger man today. He scored against us many times in the past, but we've managed to deal with it that time. But I say deal with it as Balakrishnan just decides to launch that back to Mohammedan, and the ball's over the top. Adja's in on goal. Adja shoots, and Philip Adja has given Mohammedan a 1-goal lead after 20 minutes, and that is terrible defending, not just from Balakrishnan with his clearance clearly to their players, but also with the fact that we just completely missed the ball over the top of us. But we have a corner now. Bhupathi with the ball into the box. It's going to be punched out by Singh, flicked on by Fernandez. Thankfully, there's no further Mohammedan players up the field. Balakrishnan has it now, plays it to Singh, the centre-back. Can we manufacture some sort of opportunity here? Suhail Pasha with the ball on the right-hand side, plays it back to his full-back, Balakrishnan. Nice pass this time from him to Shikara. Shikara shoots, and that's a great save. Saba's there. It's saved again. Mithran! And it's 1-1. Lenin Mithran, he does a cartwheel to celebrate and everything. That's how much that goal means to him and to Chennai City. Brilliant pass from the fullback. Shikara just having a pop shot there, or pot shot, whatever the saying is. Saba then with a rebound, saved by the goalkeeper again. But Mithran, it was in no doubt. Well, it was in some doubt. I thought the goalkeeper was going to save it. But we managed to score, and we're back on level terms once more. And it looks like Mohammedan might have an opportunity here. Fatau with the ball. They're moving it back to their defenders. Long ball forward. Regin, is he onside? It's going to be a penalty. That is just a terrible decision by Balakrishnan. What is he doing? What is he doing? He just decides to trip him. He didn't even have control of the ball. Fernandez with a penalty, and he smashes that into the right-hand side of the goal. Mohammedan back in front after 41 minutes. Rainier Fernandez with his third goal of the season after a very confusing decision by Balakrishnan to foul him there. Ball into the box by Bhupathi though, and Sahib's there with a header, and we've equalised very quickly. Ahmed Sahib just getting us back into the game straight away. Bhupathi with a free kick in the centre of the field. Long ball, long cross, and Sahib with a beautiful header, and that's 2-2. So we go into half-time, I'm assuming, level, it looks like. Yes, there's the half-time whistle. So it is 2-2 at half-time. In the other game, unless the score changed in the time that I last looked at it, which was around 42 minutes. It's still 0-0, I think. So I'm going to pump my fist for this team talk, and I'm going to say, keep going out there and you can still win this one. It's motivated a few of them, and we'll head to the tactics screen, see how everyone's doing condition-wise and rating-wise as well. So Mohammed Hamid not doing well at left-back, but that's become a theme of our game, really, that the full-backs don't really tend to do well. Kingsley Fernandez struggling as a ball-winning midfielder as well, though. That's a bit concerning. Syed Suhail Pasha is lacking a lot in condition. He might need to come off. I'm going to take off Kingsley Fernandez, and I think we will put on Susa Demai in his place at ball-winning midfield. Syed Suhail Pasha, fortunately, doesn't have a direct replacement on the bench to come on for him, so we'll leave it there, I think, for now. I'm tempted to bring on Ranjit Singh Pandre, to be honest, but we'll leave it 10 minutes or so in the second half with just the one change made. Incidentally, I was right, it is still 0-0 in the Northeastern game, so they're still 5 points behind us with 2 games left for them to play, but that could all change in this second half as Mohammedan have the ball at the back, playing it amongst their defenders. Islam with the ball forward, headed away by Sahib, one of the goal scorers today. Now Shikara has it, finds a beautiful pass to Bhupathi. It's hit the post. Bhupathi chases the ball in, and it's 3-2. We've turned this game completely on its head. Sriram Bhupathi, when he had that first shot that hit the post, I didn't think he was going to follow it up, but he did. Shikara just finding the beautiful pass to slice through the defenders. Bhupathi, first time shot off the post, continued running in, not expecting it to go in, and that's just a sign of a great football. A 10th goal of the season for Bhupathi. A lot of them have come from penalties, but this one from open play, and we are 3-2 up. So Mohammedan with the ball. Bhattacharjee crosses it in, but that was never going to go to one of his own players. Thapa picks it up. As we see at the bottom there, Northeastern FC have taken the lead. So that means our lead at the top of the table is back down to 5 points. So we, as it stands, we can't win the league today, unfortunately. But Saba is coming forward with the ball, hoping to get us a fourth goal and put this game beyond doubt. Mithran now, Bhupathi, ball to Saba, back post. Saba shoots, it's saved, and it's cleared a little bit by Islam and then further on by Yangra. And now this could be a counter-attacking opportunity for Mohammedan, but it isn't. We get enough men back behind the ball. And now we have an injury in centre midfield. Fortunately, we have someone to come on off the bench. Lennon Mithran, what's he done? It's a potential arm injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Varun Mather's going to come on for Lennon Mithran. And I'm not going to make the change of Singh Pandry coming on for Shikara anymore. I want to take off Suhail Pasha, really, but we don't have I'm going to have to bring Collie on as a right winger. I'm sure he'll be fine. Got 10 minutes to go to hold on for this 3-2 win. We definitely need to win it because Northeastern, of course, are winning their game. Bupati has a free kick in a dangerous position now. Can he score from it? Bupati looking for a second of the game, and Bupati just wide. I thought that was in for a second, but it wasn't to be. As Mohammedan have a free kick very late on in this game. Ball over the top. Adja's there. How has he missed? I would have put my house on Philip Adja scoring there, but he's missed a gilt-edged opportunity. And it looks like, hopefully, there's 5 minutes of injury time, but hopefully we're going to win this one as time does run out. And there's the players just doing a last salute for the season to the fans, the great fans that we have here at Chennai in our last home game here. But that's a 3-2 victory. And we've turned the game around. We were behind twice and somehow have managed to win. So we are going to outstretch our arms and say, well done, lads. That was a good win for us. So there is the league table heading into our final game of the season. There's obviously quite a few teams that have a couple games in hand over us. Northeastern FC have 1 game in hand over us. They are the only team that can actually catch us. They need to win that game in hand. I would say, well, I wouldn't just say that. They definitely do. If they draw it, then there's no way that they can catch us. So we will watch with eager eyes. Let's have a look to see when Northeastern FC are playing that game in hand. Wednesday the 5th. So I'm assuming we're playing our final game on the Saturday or Sunday of the next weekend as well. Just have a look. Yeah, so we're playing on the Saturday. Okay. So we need to look for Northeastern's result midweek. So that Lennon Mithran injury it's pretty bad. He's out for between 7 weeks and 3 months with a broken wrist. And we will, as my voice is going, I don't know why. We'll send him to a specialist. So he'll only be out for between 7 to 8 weeks because, I mean, it doesn't really matter because if we win the league, then we're not going to be here in 7 to 8 weeks. But just to help the next manager that comes in. I'm starting to get too cocky now. I feel like I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to bottle it. I hope I don't bottle it. So we're just going to skip through now to I'll do the press conference and everything, but we're going to skip through to the Northeastern game in midweek. Some nice little records coming through here in the gap between games as well. We've broken the consecutive win record for both ourselves and the league itself. We are on a 6-game winning run between the 8th of March and the 1st of April. So apparently a new record. We also have a record high points total for the club with 46 points. So nice to see us breaking records in what is hopefully our final season in charge of Chennai. So today's the day. This is the day we could be crowned champions without even kicking a ball. Northeastern FC are hosting Punjab FC. If Northeastern don't beat Punjab, it's 2nd versus 3rd, so it's going to be a tight game, you would imagine. If Northeastern don't beat Punjab, we are crowned as champions and we will lift the trophy in the final game of the season. Let's see what happens. Let's have everything crossed that it's not relying on us to win our last game of the season. It's relying on us to win our last game of the season. Northeastern FC pick up a 1-0 win over Punjab FC, a 20th minute goal from Zubair, and we are both level on 19 games played. We are 2 points ahead of them. Like I said, a draw. Because of the games against each other, we beat them 5-0, they beat us 1-0. So I'm pretty sure that would work out as being in our favour. But even if it doesn't, it goes to goal difference. We would win as long as we draw. But I'd really like us to win. I just want it to be plain sailing. I don't want any drama. Please don't give me any drama. So I'm pretty sure we're playing against Lone Star Kashmir as well, who are sitting in the relegation spaces and are, in fact, I'm pretty sure they're relegated, judging on... Yeah, Lone Star Kashmir are relegated. Nothing left to play for. Just let us win the league, lads. Just let us beat you, please. It is Lone Star that we're playing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we can win. I hope we can. So it's been suggested that I should hold a team meeting to discuss title chances. Now everyone's coming into this meeting looking overall pleased. Lots of very positives and slightly positives there. So I need to decide what to say. don't I? All we need is a single point from our final match to become champions. I encourage you all to make the most of this amazing opportunity. Play a normal game, don't let yourselves get caught up in the key. I think I'm going to say all we need is a point from our final game to become champions. Just play your normal game. Don't allow yourselves to get caught up in the occasion. And Christian Saba says, I agree. We need to focus on the match itself rather than get distracted by any thoughts of winning the title. Mohammed Hamid is bloody thrilled. I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration to my team talk, but we'll say that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. And we'll end it there. Pretty good team meeting there. So here it is, final game of the season. It's already relegated Lone Star Kashmir against, hopefully, going to be crowned champions, Chennai City. Of course, Northeastern FC don't play their game until Sunday. So if we don't win, or if we don't even draw, then it's going to be a very nerve-wracking in-game 24 hours for us. Now, in terms of the team for today's game, of course, we did win our last game, but it wasn't as good a victory as I would have hoped for. So we're going to bring Mari Dasan in. Sahib managed to score a goal last time out, so we're going to take Singh off, and we'll keep Ahmed Sahib in the team alongside Mari Dasan. Mohammed Hamid didn't have the best times last game. I'm not sure where Verghese is in his fitness. He seems to be okay now, so we'll bring Verghese in left back. Of course, we need to make a change in the centre of midfield because Lennon Mithran is injured. Amarjit Singh is back to full condition now, so he can come in for the injured Lennon Mithran. I don't think Kone is quite ready to start yet. It says his condition's not good enough, I'm afraid. Everyone else seems to be okay in there. We're meeting our under 22 players quota, whatever you call it. Shakara, no. Okay, so we can take Shakara out of the team, put Singh Pandre up there and still reach our quota. And we can also add Joxon Das on the bench instead of Ashley Colley. So I think that's the only changes that we're going to make before this game. So big game, away from home. Let's hope we can do it. Like I said, a draw should be more than enough, but obviously we want to win the league in style. We want to go out there and get what would be our 7th win in a row in the Hero I League, a new record, of course. Now we do, I believe, have a former Chennai City player in the Lone Star Kashmir side, Edwin Sidney. I'm pretty sure he played for them. I'll just do the team talk and then I'll have a look to see if he did, because I'm pretty sure I've seen that name on social media for Chennai City. But what are we going to say? What we're going to say, this is important. Do we want to pump our fists? We're going to say we need a point from this match to clinch the title. Go out there and impress me. They look inspired and motivated. Lovely. Now, Edwin Sidney did indeed play for Chennai City. He played for them between 2016 and 2019. So he was, I believe, part of the team that won the Hero I League back in 2019. So it's a nice little return for him. Well, it's not really a return because we're playing at Lone Star Kashmir. But you get what I mean. So here we are. As it's a big game, we get the little graphic of the team lineup for both sides. That was Lone Star Kashmir's there. Now here's ours. Look at that recent form. Look at all the green wins. Look at the happy faces in centre midfield. That's the league table. We top of the league table with 2 points clear. A draw today should be more than enough as the teams come out the tunnel. They have their little huddle. They're ready for their team talk. They've had their team talk. Having a little team talk amongst themselves is what I meant. But the game is underway. And of course, we don't need to keep an eye on any of the other games, to be honest with you. Lone Star might, because it looks like they're going to drop to the very bottom of the league, but they were going to be relegated anyway because for some reason Indian Arrows can't be relegated. But this game seems to be flying by quite quickly. We're up to the 25th minute already. We've had 5 shots. They've had 4. We've got a free kick. Bupati takes it. Back post. Mario Dasan. Saba's there. And it's 1-0. Christian Saba with the rebound. His 5th goal of the season. We've taken the lead. It looks like, hopefully, we are going to do what we need to do. You can see the Chennai City fans behind the goal in all their glory. Mario Dasan hitting the bar and post with the same header. But then Saba just with a beautiful tapping. And look what it means to those fans behind the goal. Jumping up and down in synchronicity. We get to half-time and we are still 1-0 up. And I do think we're going to have to make a change at half-time as Suhail Pasha has been struggling with his fitness in this first half, it would seem. So what we're going to say, I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance for keep it up. It seems to have inspired and motivated everyone. And then Suhail Pasha is going to come off. We do have someone that we can bring on for him this time. Jackson Das is going to make an appearance for us in what looks like is going to be our final game in charge of Chennai City. Remember, the rules of this challenge is that as soon as we win the league title, we have to resign. Bupati with a free kick, back post. Mario Dasan's there, it's off the line. The man with a name that I don't even want to try and pronounce, it's got lots of H's in, clears it off the line, and Lone Star are on the attack now. Ball to Didika. Now it's Sabith. Back to the Silva. Is this going to come to anything? Mario Dasan defending well there after that earlier effort. That was cleared off the line. Now Das running down the right-hand side, plays it back to the fullback Balakrishnan. And we've got another chance now. Bupati with the ball in. Back post. Singh Pandre, but I think I don't think it's been disallowed. It says it's been disallowed. He pushed another player apparently. So this is a replay of that disallowed goal. Bupati. It was Das. Das must have pushed the other player because I didn't see Bupati do anything there. Throw in on this left-hand side. Varghese throws it to Singh. Now Varghese again. Singh Pandre. Back to Bupati. Finds Balakrishnan in space on this right-hand side. He's going to run at the defenders, is he? No, he plays it central to Fernandez. Now Saba. Back to Fernandez. There's a man on the left if he wants to use him. Instead, he's going to just dribble backwards and finds Varghese on the left eventually. Through ball from him to Saba. Saba with a chance. It's a good save from Ranesh in goal for Lone Star. Excellent opportunity for Saba there. He didn't take it though. Bupati with a corner. And that's headed away by De Silva. And Ade picks it up for Lone Star. Surely this is just going to be the end of the highlight. It is indeed. Another free kick. Singh takes it. Singh! Saved by Ranesh. It's a great save from the Lone Star keeper. He's keeping them in this game as Bupati has another corner to take. Play towards Das, and that's just over the bar. Not just over the bar. It was miles over the bar from Jackson Das. 76 minutes into this game, we have a few people that are looking to, who seem like they're dropping a bit in their fitness levels. So Bupati is going to come off for Susa Demai as he's the worst fitness at the moment. Rating-wise, there are a few disappointments. Sahib Varghese, Kingsley Fernandez isn't great either, but we've got one more sub to use. We don't want to waste it just yet, just in case there's any injuries or anything. As we have yet another free kick. Singh crosses it this time, headed away by De Silva. Singh's got it back. Now it's Susa Demai to Sahib, the centre-back, quite far forward. Fernandez, little flick from him to Saba. We're getting a bit cocky now. We feel like we've won the lead. We're getting cocky, and we might have thrown it away. It's Ade running through on goal. It's Ade. It's a great save from Thapa. The first thing he's had to do today, or the first thing I've seen him have to do today. And the cockiness almost cost us there. Did you see the little flicks that they were doing? They were just flicking it, little like Cruyff flicks to each other. Can't be doing that when it's such narrow margins between winning the league. Long ball forward to Singh Pandre. It's intercepted. Kumar with the ball forward. This is a chance. Sabith. It's blocked by Mario Dasan. The saviour there, Mario Dasan. Not only has he had a header cleared off the line, a header hit the bar and post at the same time, he's also had a massive goal-saving opportunity. And Lone Star with a chance. 89th minute. We've conceded late before. Didika with the ball in. Edwin Sidney. I jinxed it. I mentioned it before the game. Edwin Sidney, former Chennai City player, lifted the league with Chennai City. He's equalised for Lone Star. And there's no time left in the game. It's 1-1. I think that means we don't get to see the animation of us winning the league, which is pretty disappointing, to be honest, because we have to wait for the Northeastern game. Now, my assistant's recommending me say that I'm delighted with the performance. We drew. We threw it away. I'm not saying that. I'm going to put hands on my hips and say that wasn't good enough. We should have won that match. Oh, but apparently we've won the league. We have won the league, but we didn't get an animation. That's a bit odd. But we'll do the press conference and we'll just check for confirmation that we have actually officially won the league. There's the news story. We've done it. We've won our first league in Football Manager 2021. It's taken so long to do it. We've been at Chennai City for, I think this is our 6th season, but we've managed to do it now. We're a league champion in India. Chennai City have won the Hero I-League. So happy. Obviously, this means that I have to resign immediately, but still, so happy. So Chennai City fans are in jubilant mood after I led them to the incredible feat of winning the Hero I-League. Undoubtedly one of the best managers around, apparently, and a bona fide legend. You just love to see it. Chennai City board are delighted with the Hero I-League win. They put on record their complete surprise at such a remarkable achievement and gave all credit to myself for an impressive individual success, whilst bringing unbridled joy to the club's supporters. That is beautiful. Now, the only query that I have is if I resign now, it still goes on my record that I won the league, doesn't it? Yeah, surely. League wins 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, this is quite emotional. We've been here quite a while now. But we do have to do it because I said that we have to do it at the start. Let's just take a look at the jobs that are available. Obviously, we have to, well, we only want manager jobs. Don't want reserves and youth teams. And we have to go to a nation with I in the name. So there's only 2 jobs available currently. It is only April, so more jobs should become available. But we've got Regina, who are in Serie C. I don't really want to have to do another long-term career with a team, I guess. I want somewhere that's like the top division. I think this is the top tier in Israel, isn't it? Who's the team? Hapoel Aroni Kiryat Shimona. The team that are second bottom. Nice. How many games are left in their season? Number of teams, 33 to 36. So they 33 to 36 games. It's a bit weird to not have a definitive number of games. I guess it's because they split it and there's more teams in the bottom section than there is in the top. Right, so they've got 6 games left, 26 points. They could still technically survive, but I think I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out before I apply for any more jobs. But we will to end this episode. We'll resign from Chennai City. Very sad. We'll look at the club vision just to see the A+ there. Delighted to have won the Hero I-League. Very pleased with the level of support in the squad. Delighted with the positive atmosphere in the changing room. We've done well. We have done well. Now, I know I said I'd resign immediately. What I'm going to do is let the final games of the league season finish themselves out, and then we'll resign. Oh, so Northeastern did win their game, but we finished top on goal difference, I guess, or on results against the team that finished second. Because obviously we beat them 5-0. They only beat us 1-0. But that is a very close title race between ourselves and Northeastern FC. There's no further news items, I don't think. Oh, here we go. We receive £106,000 for achieving first place. That's nice. 62 grand payout to the squad. And I'm not going to do that. We'll skip it. We'll skip ahead a few more days, just see if anything comes up. I feel like it's not because the Federation Cup's going to happen, so we're not going to get a season review or anything like that. But we've got a record low number of league draws for Chennai City. 2 draws this season is a new team record, and I think with that we're not going to retire. Where do I go to resign? There we go. We're going to resign. Don't look. I have to look. Oh no, he wants us to stay. Rohit Ramesh, the owner of Chennai City, has said, although you've just handed in your resignation, we would really like you to reconsider and stay with us for this foreseeable future. I'm just going to have to say I've got no intention of changing my mind. I think my time here has come to an end. And he says, we're incredibly disappointed that you've decided to leave and we will sorely miss your leadership at the club. We wish you all the best in the future and regret it has come to you having to leave the club. I regret that too, but that's just it's the rules of the World Tour Challenge, I'm afraid. And there's the news item. Quit as manager of Chennai City. I wasn't summoned to, I guess I was summoned to an emergency board meeting after I resigned, so it's sort of true. But there we have it. We don't have a job anymore. A few more jobs available in India. We don't need the India League active anymore, so we'll get rid of that. That didn't work. We'll get rid of that. That worked. Okay, so that is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We finally won the league. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, Subscribe to the channel to get all my content when it comes out. Hit the notification bell to stay notified. And I'll see you next time, where we will start doing interviews with our future clubs. Our future club, hopefully. Hopefully we can get a job. I hope we can. But anyway, I'll see you next time.